Okay. Yeah. So, as I was asking you, how does law of attraction affect health?
Uh, Very clearly, your health is what you create. Like I said earlier, it is all about how you think. Our body is really a product of our thoughts. So, the only way you can help yourself is by grooming your mind, keeping your mind healthy to stay away from all the diseases. Now, I would give you an example of a lady called Miss Goodman. This example is given in the book Secret. I think anybody who's interested in law of attraction, this is the first book you should start reading. Yeah. Now, this example is given in that book, and there was this lady who had breast cancer. Now, she believed in her heart that she was healed. Her strong faith that I am healed, I am not sick, helped her out. You know, she would give gratitude to universe every day, every day. Thank you for giving me this healthy life. Thank you for healing me. She used to visualize herself as healed. And as we all know that laughter is the best medicine. So what she would do every day, she would watch movies which were funny, and she would watch cartoon movies, and she would laugh all day, and she made sure that the alignment did not go down. She made sure she stayed there, gratitude and affirmations and that strong belief, that powerful belief that I am healed. And 3 months she was healed. She did not have to go through chemotherapy. She did not have to go through any surgery. Devika, every cell in our body, there are million of cells in our body, they change every second. And every part of our body, it changes depending on time. Some takes few months, some takes few years. But in few years, your entire body parts, they are recharged. So unless you pamper a disease and take it into a comfort zone, no disease can stay with you for too long. You know, um, I would say if you are a powerful person, if you have good immunity, if you are a happy person, no disease can come to you. Healthy life equals to happy life. I'll give you a few examples. A lot of people have shoulder pain. Now,
Hmm.
what is that? That is the sign that you are taking the burden of the whole world on you and you're walking, right? That's when you have shoulder pain. Neck pain is when you are not flexible to thoughts, flexible to different people's ideas. Knee pain. Knee pain has to do with ego. Lower back pain, finances. Urinary
Okay.
infection has to do with relationship with your spouse or family. So, you know what are these part of bodies trying to tell you? They're trying to pass a message to you. Hold on, stop, listen to me. You are in danger. Do something about it. But no, we will move on. We don't want to stop and try and figure out what is triggering my problem. Why am I having these issues? And you need to, I mean, people who are interested in healing themselves, this is the book, Heal Your Life by Louis Hay. And this will tell you and talk about every disease and what it does to your body and what are the affirmations you can use to heal yourself.
Hmm.
And Louis Hay says, you know, that's my slogan. It's just a thought, and a thought can be changed.
Wow.
And every problem in your life, with a snap of your fingers, can go. It's your,
So,
you decide.
like you said, positive affirmation is the key to success. Now,
Absolutely,
how
absolutely.
can someone develop this habit of thinking positive on a daily basis?
Uh, I would say um, always start your day. There is this girl, Claudia, on YouTube. She tells you how to start and how important a few things you are. when you start your day. One of them is making your own bed. Making your own bed in the morning is like clearing your mind, right? And what is very important is you stay around positive people. You cannot survive around negative people and have positive thoughts and positive life. Have you heard of energy vampires?
Yes.
People, there are a lot of energy vampires around you. You need to stay around positive people. And very important, observe your thoughts. Observe your thoughts every day. What triggers my mind? When I am positive, what takes me into a negative mindset? It will take some time. Law of attraction says 21 days you need to inculcate any habit. So I have this book because when I get up in the morning, my mind starts working. Maid is not going to come. This is going to happen. So I have this book called Morning Garbage.
Okay.
So all my morning thoughts, I put it in that book, Morning Garbage.
Mm.
Because we don't need them. Those thoughts do not mean anything to us.
Mm.
So we got to observe our thoughts every day, at least for 21 days, to see what triggers us, what takes us into a negative mindset.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing. Second thing, every negative thought, replace it with 3 positive thoughts.
That's
3
a
positive
nice thing. That's a nice tip. Very nice tip.
But that you can do only when you start understanding your thoughts, you start observing your thoughts. Right?
Yes.
And then gratitude is the key. Imagine I wake up in the morning. Oh God, look at this. And then I take my book and gratitude. I start writing things about whatever I have. I have a beautiful house. My family is healthy. I have water. I have a blanket to sleep. I have an AC in my house. And I make a list of things I have. What will happen? My mindset will immediately change from a negative
to positive.
mindset to a positive mindset.
Correct.
And like how I told you, my body is so important for me. Pamper your body. This is all required to become positive. Start from today. This is all required to become positive, and it is just for you. It's just going to help you. Pamper your body. Do whatever makes you happy. You know, it's just one life. Tell me, any religion tells you to cry.
No.
Tell me one religion which tells you to cry.
No religion does.
You know, universe wants us to enjoy nature. It has given us such beautiful things, but we spend all our life crying
Yes.
and whining over everything.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
There are amazing things around us which we can be grateful for.
Correct.
Right? That is one of the way to be positive. Helping others. It's the best thing you can do. When you're not in a good mood, go out and help someone.
Yes.
And you see how your mind shifts.
Because I have experienced this, that when you see somebody else in pain or trouble, and when you help that person out and that person gratefully thanks you and says that you are my savior, I think your worry ends there. You are like, you have
Absolutely.
helped somebody become happy. That in
Absolutely.
itself is such a great gift that you got in that day. So
True.
So another question I have,
Sure.
many people suffer from self-doubt, whether I can do or not. How does law of attraction help in remedying this thought and getting rid of this self-doubt?
2 things. 2 things. For self-doubt, which will take you towards anxiety. 2 things. Stop self-criticism. Start self-love. These 2 things are very critical, because a mother is always behind the children nagging, don't do this, don't do that. So in us, we are also like that.
Correct.
Moment you want to do, I want to go for a massage, I want to go for a spa, and I'm spending, like, when I call Urban Club, they are asking for $2,000, and I'm like, oh shit, I can spend that 2,000 rupees on a lot of other things in the house. That self thing, oh no, stop, don't enjoy, you don't deserve to enjoy. Sit, And then I'm like, no, self-love. I'm going to go and get a massage done, because when I get a massage done, I'm going to be fresh, I'm going to be rejuvenated, and that is going to, those vibes I'm going to pass on to a lot of people around me, right? So stop self-criticism, start loving yourself. You are the best. You are universe's creation. How can anything be wrong in you? Tell me.
Very nice,
You
very
are
nice.
God's creation.
So before we
There
go to the,
cannot be anything wrong.
obviously, you have a very valid point to make, very valid statement. I hope everybody who is listening now understands that what we are trying to say. So before we turn to the audience, I would like to ask you the last question. How do I start believing in law of attraction today? What should I do?
First thing is trusting universe. Nothing works without trusting universe. You go to temple and wo nariyal phodo, ganti bajao, matha teko, namaz padho 5 times, subah 5 baje utte hi shuru, afternoon shuru. But what happens after that? You're still crying and whining. Where's the faith? Where's the trust? And then you say, I don't get what I want. So if you want to follow law of attraction, you got to trust it 100%, believe, ask, and it is given to you. It is granted to you. So first step is that from today, I'm going to trust the universe. Nothing's going to go wrong with me. You know, I want to show you something. One
Sure,
second.
please.
I think I'll go like this. So this is my vision board. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And you see what's written on top? I trust the process of life. I am safe.
Yeah. Very nice.
Right?
This is very nice.
Yeah. So every morning when I wake up, I know that I have universe around me and nothing is going to go wrong. I'm universe child. I'm the divine child of the universe. Nothing can go wrong with me. So that is your first step to start believing in law of attraction today.
Very nice.
Second, affirmations. What does affirmations do? They are not magical lines. They tune your mind to positivity. Like in Hindus, you have those mantras which you all pray. In
Yes.
us, you know, for every problem you have few lines which you have to say. What are those? I would talk about my religion, Islam.
Hmm.
Okay, so if I have a problem, there is something written in Quran which I need to read. But what is that? That is in Arabic language. I'm speaking to Allah,
Yeah. It's a
right?
positive
So
affirmation
affirmation,
in Arabic.
absolutely. That is exactly what is affirmation. You're just tuning your mind to the positivity, and you're tuning your mind to achieve what you want in life, and keeping yourself away from negativity.
Such pure thoughts. I hope
Hello.
after watching this video, more people will be inspired to think positive. And I would now like to open the floor for the audience. So audience members, if you want to ask any question, please raise your hand, or you unmute your mic and please ask your question. Anybody wants to
I
ask a
think we've
question?
been clear enough.
I think they will ask you personally after the interview. Yeah. So one person has, yes, please.
That's right.
Yes, please ask your question. Can you please ask your question?
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, hi. Thank you so much for such a lovely session. I wanted to ask one thing. Just now you said something about 21 days law of attraction. So you said to observe 3 steps. One is observe the thoughts every day. That is when it becomes negative. What makes it negative? Second is replace every negative thought to 3 positive thoughts. And what was the third step?
So basically, those were the few things I spoke about, how you can start being positive. So one of them was, of
Okay.
course, observing your thoughts. Second one is very important. You replace every negative thought with 3 positive thoughts. And third one, what I was saying, is gratitude, which is very
Ah,
important. You have
okay.
to do it every day.
All right.
Your
All
morning
right.
starts with gratitude.
True.
Try it. I can guarantee you, you know, one day you will feel you start your day without gratitude, and one day you start your day, you will tell me, ma'am, that's true. I had a wonderful day when I gave gratitude in the morning. It can be
Ah,
anything.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Clear. Thank
Anytime.
you. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you for asking the question. Anybody else? Please raise your hand so that I can unmute you. Yeah, so, okay. Madhulika, can you please unmute? Yeah, please ask your question.
Yeah, hi Devika, thank you. Kosh, first of all, I want to congratulate you for the wonderful interview, and the way you answered was like I could make a personal connect with it,
Thank you so
and
much.
it seemed very easy to kind of start doing things for us, loving ourselves more. So I definitely really enjoyed Devika's questions also, and your responses to them also. They were
Thank you
very
so much.
well defined for me. So the only question I have now is, so what came in my mind was that while I'm trying to change, or I am trying to love myself more, and you know it's been always, or all these years, I have been critical of myself and telling myself 101 things which maybe my stuff or somebody else told me. Now and law of attraction says that whatever I am creating is whatever is happening around me is because I am creating it. So how do I kind of now not get disheartened when I'm trying to change myself, love myself more, doing positive things, and still maybe not getting where I want to?
I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
Madhulika here.
Oh, my dear Madhu. Okay, first and foremost, self-love and self-criticism, like I spoke about earlier. Madhu, start visualizing that little baby inside you, that little Madhu who's waiting to be pampered and loved. And you tell me, what is the purest love? The purest love is between a mother and a child. When the child is an infant, a mother would do anything, will cross any lines for that little baby. That's exactly the relationship you should have with yourself. And once you have that, I don't think you're going to be disheartened with anything around you, because what matters is you in the start loving yourself. And once you love yourself, look into the mirror, admire yourself, and I think there are very less chances of you getting disheartened. 21 days, I'm sure you know about mirror work.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Perfect. Do that for 21 days and it will work miracles. I don't know if
Okay,
that
thank you.
suffices your answer, or was it satisfying?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
All right, my pleasure.
Okay, we have two more people. Patricia wants to ask. Okay, Patricia, please unmute and ask your question.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we
Please
can
go
hear
ahead.
you.
Okay, my question is, how do you live with a negative relative under the same roof? Somebody in your family could be your mother-in-law or a sister-in-law or even a husband for that matter. So how do you put up with someone who is constantly extremely negative? That's my
Okay,
question.
this is a very important question. Thank you for getting this question up, Patricia. Uh, every house has it, without saying. So some of them are called energy vampires, and I spoke about it earlier. What are exactly the energy vampires? They are the people who will make sure that they will keep provoking you, triggering you until you give up and your energy is drained out. And once you are drained out, they feel so satisfied, right? Now, I had listened to Sadhguru's video once, and he said, fake it out. Fake it and make it. There are people in your house who will not like it when you are happy, you are smiling. They will never like it. Fine. Be happy inside. You don't have to show to the whole world that I'm happy. Sit there, happy inside, enjoy your journey. Let them feel that you are part of them, and they'll be very happy and they'll leave you. Don't fight with them. Leave them alone, because it's for them. And anything they tell you, Patricia, has to do nothing with you. Has to do nothing with you, because they are fighting with themselves. All we can do is bless them. Give them blessings and they will move out of your way. Because it has to do nothing with you. They are fighting their own journey. They have their own issues. They have their own problems which they are not able to handle. So whenever they are in front of you, give them blessings. You know, we are like, shuru ho gaya din, she's come, ab gaya mera din khatam. Universe says tathastu, amin, ab yahi hoga. No. Wake up in the morning. Oh no, it's going to be an amazing day. She's going to be fine with me. He's going to be good with me. And then you see how it happens. And give them blessings all the time, all the time. And then you'll come and tell me it's working. 21 days. That's it.
I hope she has answered your question, Patricia.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. That answers my question.
So
Thank
anybody
you.
else who wants to ask any question? See, this is a golden opportunity. You might not get another free session with Kosh.
Hey Devika.
Yeah. Hi, Divya.
Hi, hi, Kausar. Hi, Kausam.
Hi, Divya.
Hi. So, so Devika and Kausam and everyone. I don't have a question, but I would really like to take this opportunity to thank Kausar. I don't call her Kausar very often. I call her Kausam. And I just want to thank you, Kausam, for this amazing session, for so many answers that you have given to us today. It was a beautiful session. Thank you, Devika, for facilitating this. It was amazing. Kausam has always been amazing since the time I've known her, probably more than a year now. And it is very, very positive, very, very positive to be around her. She's always radiating positive vibes, and today was like 1,000 times higher. And I just want to tell you, Kausar, that I love you so much, and thank you for this, and many, 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 many more to you.
I love you. Love you so much.
Thank you so much, Divya. Thank you. Okay, we have another person. Yeah, can you please, Zahida, can you please unmute and ask your question?
Yeah, hi, thank you. Hi, Kausar.
Hi, Zaidapa.
Yeah, it was really nice listening to you. So I have one question, and I've heard from a lot of people like, oh, you have to put positive things out in the universe, and that's what's going to come. Just, like, don't be negative. But what I've always noticed is that anything, like any negative thought that has come to my mind, even like maybe 30 years ago, like even that long back, that has materialized. But the positive thoughts that I put out, and I know these positive affirmations, and I do that as well, but I don't see them materializing. Like, why is that so? But the negative thoughts, like, whenever that happens, whenever the negative thing happens, I say, oh yes, I had said that before. So it's just a thought that came to your mind. You're not putting it out in the, I don't, you know what I mean, right?
I exactly understand. So what happens, it is all about the intensity. When I am sad and where somebody's hurt me, the intensity is way, way too high. And that's how I connect my vibrations and my frequencies, and it keeps repeating the circle. Now, what I need to do is, when I have had so many experiences, like for me, I mean, I had burdens of 12 to 13 years. It took me 3 years to become what I am today. I started with chikungunya, and then I had arthritis, and then I had osteoporosis, and then I had somatization, insomnia, and I was on antidepressants. All this was only due to stress. It took me 3 years to get everything out of my subconscious mind. I had to clear it out to get the positivity into my life. So you have to start working on yourself. It is something called as forgiving yourself for letting yourself being hurt, forgiving the people who've hurt you. That's the first step you'll do. You forgive everybody and you forgive yourself. Once you do that, every time you get those thoughts, it tells you to make yourself a victim. Tell yourself, I'm not a victim. I am not a victim. Whatever happened with me, it was me. Once you do that, you take the power in your hands. Once the power is in your hands and you decide to shut the doors to the past. I say that every morning. I wake up in the morning, I look in the mirror and I say, I shut the doors to the past. And slowly these things have started leaving me. And once they start leaving you, automatically the positivity will start coming into your life.
Okay, but what you're saying is that only like something when you are hurt, and what you the negative thoughts that come to you when you're hurt. But it's not that. Even like a general thing, if you're just conversing with a friend and you just have said something, but after a few years you see, oh, that
happened. Yeah.
So but
it
my question is the positivity, like the positive statements, they never materialize.
Yes, there is this concept in law of attraction of 17 seconds of pure thought. So in 17 seconds, any thought crosses your mind, which is a pure thought, will definitely manifest. So it depends on how powerful is your positivity or how powerful is your negativity.
Like, if you are positive with a passion of like, you're very passionate about something. So I think that's quite positive, right?
Absolutely. Now, like I have a vision board right in front of me. I have affirmations in my bathroom. I have affirmations in my kitchen. I have affirmations on my bedside. I don't allow any negative thought coming to me, because we all see life has never been a cakewalk, and we cannot blame our parents or anybody around, because they taught us whatever they were taught, right? What we know today, they did not know. So we all have a big baggage inside us, and to not let it affect us, and those powerful positive thoughts which you're talking about will only come if your pure thought goes with it. So for that, you have vision boards, you have affirmations around you, put it around your house, get up in the morning and see them, and you see how you connect. It's the intensity. Basically, Zaidapa, it's the intensity of your thought, whether it is a positive or a negative. 17 seconds. Okay. Hold on to a thought for 17 seconds. If you go online and type 17 seconds of pure thought, you will get a complete explanation about it, that how your mind works and how 17 seconds are so important.
Okay. Thanks, Kausar.
Anytime.
It was really nice listening to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm glad I joined.
Thank you so much for asking the question, ma'am. Anybody else who wants to ask? Yeah, Niranjana. Yeah, please.
Yeah, Niranjana, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes,
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am, Devika ma'am, for hosting such a nice session with Kausar ji.
Thank you.
I've not attended her session, but my children did. I wanted my children to know. I know a little bit before. I've not attended any workshops, but I understood how law of attraction works. Some personal experiences here and there. And I wanted my children to know properly, so they attended Kausarji's session. It was awesome. They are too young to practice all those, but still, I'm happy that they know the terms. Slowly the universe will help them to grow in that. And I don't have any particular questions, but I just want to thank and show my gratitude to Kausarji. And another thing is the one I'm waiting for, daily her quotes. It's something like a message which comes from universe. Sometimes it's like
the broadcast.
Messages have worked the wonder in my life. It's been more than a year. Yeah, I'm in her list. Thank you so much, Kausarji, for that.
Thank you for making me a channel.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Niranjana ma'am, for that appreciation. So, Kausar, again we are coming to the end of this session also. So another 2 questions we can accommodate 2 more questions. So if anybody wants to ask, so 2 people will be allowed, please. Does anybody want to ask? I have a lot to say, so I will take at least 2-3 minutes to talk. So before that, please, some people can ask. Yeah. Okay. Since nobody is asking, I would like to say that when I met you, Kausar, for the first time in the Gallery Cafe, I had those positive vibes, and I knew that we will be connected wherever we are. It is like, so bolte na atma se atma ka rishta. It is
Yeah.
like that. I think that law of attraction worked for both of us also.
Both of us.
And that's why I think we are here together doing this session. And I am really thankful to you, and I express a lot of gratitude to you for accepting my request. My channel is pretty new, and you accepted to come here and talk to us and for this session. So lots of love and gratitude to you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Devika. As I told you, you were a manifestation always. So you were also a channel for me. And yes, it works both the ways, the vibes. Yeah, we connect.
And
Thank you so
to
much for
all
giving me this opportunity.
Thank you. You are most welcome, and thank you to all the participants who have come, who have taken out their time. And I am sure you would take back a lot of lessons from this session today. And like Kausar said, 21-day habit. I hope at least some of you, the majority of the audience, starts working on that 21-day habit. And we should hear again from you all what is the transformation that happens after 21 days.
Absolutely.
Isn't it?
That is
Isn't it?
important.
Yeah. So Kausar, if you want, you can please type out your email address in the chat box so that
Sure.
they can connect with you. And I will also type out my email address in the chat box so that you can connect with me.
In the meanwhile, I would wish to express my gratitude.
Sure. Please do. Yes.
Yeah, you please carry on. It has been an amazing session. Things which were known and unknown, and even you were not aware of the feelings which actually surfaced through this session. And not just the feelings, how to help self. That was the main part. So it was like it came from nowhere, and the answers, like I never thought like if this is the reason or this is happening to me or how can I change it. It's like a right amount of salt, pepper, and everything to make the perfect food. It was like that, or the perfect day. Thank you so much, both of you. Be blessed. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ashwini.
God bless both of you.
So thank you. So would you just tell me your ID, Kausar? I'll just type it out.
Yeah, that's Kosh Rawg, KOSH
Huh?
RAWG
Huh?
@gmail.com.
So everyone has heard it. I am also typing out both our email IDs. So please feel free to connect with Kosh. She is a wonderful person, as all of you know her. पहले से आप लोग जानते हैं, तो obviously, and I am very happy and lucky that I am meeting all of you because I am doing a session with her. So अगले पल तक शुक्रिया.